Yo, 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 it's Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider.
And this is Samir, the King in Black.
And we are back with a brand new episode of the Angry Blerds podcast.
Where the nerds are black and the nerds are angry. So thank you for joining us for another chill Saturday morning. The vibe is right. The mood is good.
What the fuck are you doing?
Let's get going. What are you talking about? I'm setting the vibe, man. Vibe check.
Never do the date, Samir, because I keep telling you the episode goes up on Sunday, so
yeah, but they don't mind that we film on a Saturday morning.
No, but it's the simple fact that you could have just said Sunday, but it doesn't process in your brain.
It's Saturday, all right. What's the big deal? In fact, a lot of streamers say, "Hey, by the time you'll see this, or today is this day, but you'll see it this." It doesn't matter. They'll watch it when they watch it. Why are you such a stickler?
I'm not a stickler.
You're a stickler.
It's just like things to be done a certain way.
Because you're a stickler.
That doesn't make me a stickler. All right. So, what the hell? Oh, there we go. So, this was a long-standing fan wish, and it actually came true. So, once again, Johnny Yong Bosch, who everyone knows as Adam Park from Power Rangers Turbo, Power Rangers Zeo, and Trigun will once again perform the voice of Vash Stampede in the new Trigun series.
Yes.
Yeah, in Trigun Stampede. So,
hey, Johnny Yong Bosch here. I got my start in voiceover many moons ago on a series called Trigun, a sci-fi western anime with an awesome story and great characters, and one that literally launched my voiceover career. So I am very happy and excited to announce that I will be returning as Vash in Trigun Stampede, an all-new anime adaptation on this classic franchise. Trigun Stampede is currently streaming on Crunchyroll, and the dub will arrive on January 21st, so please mark your calendars, and I'll see you then.
yes.
Which is, so far, getting pretty good reviews. The show looks really good. I, unfortunately, yet to watch it. I will have watched it by next week to give a full review of the first 2 episodes. Because only 1 episode's out so far. And so far, but what I've seen so far looks amazing.
Yeah. So, he posted on Instagram and Twitter, he said, voicing Vash, the Stampede in the original Trigun series was a role that literally launched my voiceover career, and I'm extremely excited to voice him again in this all-new anime adaptation from Orange. I look forward to going on this adventure with the fans once more. I hope new audiences will enjoy the journey as well. So, I never saw the original Trigun series. I'm going to give this one a shot. Don't do that. Stop it.
What? I ain't do nothing.
You went.
Yeah, I did.
So you did something. So what are you talking about? I didn't do nothing. You just admitted that you did.
It's like 26 episodes. Just watch it.
I can just watch the new one and call it a day. It's just a reboot, right?
And no, it's different. No, it's a whole nother. No, you got to watch both. You don't have to watch both.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't got to do enough.
Both of them are different. To say that this one, you're going to get 2 different experiences out of these 2 films, series. Watch both.
No. All right. So, yeah, so that is actually happening. I'm very excited about that because I actually met Johnny Yong Bosch at SuperCon this year. Despite the fact that my memory card
last year,
I'm going to do this every now and then. People last year, yes. Despite the fact that I did take a picture with him and my memory card got corrupted, and so that picture no longer exists. But he did sign my Black Ranger figure. So yeah, there's that. Samir, what you got?
What do I have? All right. All right, so James Cameron is at it again with a. So basically, he got in the headlines yet again because we basically can't get rid of the guy.
We don't have to talk about every single James Gunn accolade out there, Samir.
Gunn, James Cameron. We're talking about James.
Cameron.
Different James.
Cameron.
Different
Jimbo. You know who I met.
Different Jimbo. Anyways, he did an interview with Variety yet again. And basically, he said, enough with the streaming already, and I'm tired of sitting on my ass.
Oh, so you're just going to take my story, huh?
Because you don't... We talking about the story. You gave this one to me, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No.
You're an ending giver.
I didn't give it to you. I posted it in the chat, so I was going to talk about it. Because you, sir, are about to possibly become a hypocrite. Because you have said on this podcast multiple times, oh, just go to streaming. I don't want to go to the movies.
That I still say that James Cameron said the other thing. I'm not a hypocrite. Why do you assume I'm going to automatically agree with James Cameron?
Because it's James Cameron.
No, all right, I'm not going to agree with him. So, because I was about to jump on him on how he put his foot in his mouth because I'm tired of sitting on my ass. It's like, bro, you're in the theater, you still be sitting your ass. Like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the comments have said. So it's like the only difference is you have to go spend $15 on a movie ticket.
Now, mind you, the streaming service is also like $15 a month, so it's like it's all up in the air at this point.
Plus popcorn and whatever snacks you decide to buy.
Who still buys popcorn?
I mean, I haven't bought popcorn. I mean, never, because I hate popcorn. But I haven't bought a snack at the movie theater. I don't know, man. At least 20 years. Yeah, he basically pulled a Kim Kardashian with the get off your ass and work. No one wants to work these days. So get off.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
It was no. He basically said, "Get off your ass and go watch the movie theaters and get back on your ass."
I mean, I would take more than that, but
I mean, that's the simplicity of it.
It's like true, but then again, this is the guy that was like, "Oh, when we leave to go to the bathroom? Oh, don't worry, y'all gonna see it again." Yeah, don't worry. And sure enough, it's like people had to have seen that movie twice. Like, yo,
do you know anyone who's personally seen it twice?
No, but I'm pretty sure people have. I saw the first one twice in theaters.
I'm talking about this one because he's saying, "Oh yeah, just go pee and come watch it again."
Yeah, watch it twice. Go back in and watch it twice.
But you haven't seen it twice, right?
No, I haven't seen it twice. I barely. In this this point of my life, I don't see movies twice.
Okay, just making sure.
Like I would have to be like, oh, a group of friends are going to the movie theater, and I have nothing to do that night. I guess I'll watch it again. But I rarely do that now. Like it's like
I would never do that. But that's just me. Well, I try not to do that. Like, I rarely see movies twice. I think the last one I saw twice was possibly No Way Home. But hey,
that was only because they released another edition.
No, I didn't even watch that one in theaters. I'm just talking about the original cut. I saw it twice. That was possibly like but I think we had this discussion before, like when he first brought it up. Yeah, I mean, like possibly like when I was a child, I saw like the first Spider-Man movie 15, 20 times in theaters. But other than that, cool.
Imagine watching like a movie that much.
Okay, Samira, sometimes people do that. Did you not recall that a man in Florida just got the Guinness Book of World Records for seeing Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters 200 and something times?
How can you not get tired of something? There was this one guy that had a record for watching Pirates of the Caribbean, like the first one, like over and over and over again.
How can you get tired of something?
I mean, just, jeez. All right, it's your turn.
Yeah. All right. So, hold on one second. So, it's actually been revealed that Simon Pegg is going to be the voice of the infamous Cantankerous headmaster Phineas Nigellus Black in Hogwarts Legacy.
Cantankerous?
Yes. What I said?
Cantankerous.
I'm sorry, Cantankerous. Yes, Cantankerous. So yeah, I mean, I think this is his first voice role in a video game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because he's done animation work before, definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely done animation work before. I'm going to double check. But to the best of my knowledge, this is his first time doing a video game. Hold on 1 second. They don't even... Oh, wait. Will it be on the filmography? Because... All right. Video games. Oh, no. He's actually done wait, that's television. Yeah, he's done several video games. He's been in Fable 3, Spare Parts. There was a Star Trek game. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that Star Trek game that came out on the PS3. Star Wars Battlefront, Ice Age, Arctic Black, and now Hogwarts Legacy. So, I stand corrected. But yeah, so Hogwarts Legacy drops February 10th. I still need to pre-order that, and I need to pre-order Dead Space because that comes out in about 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that is real soon.
Yeah, I'm not getting the limited runs edition as much as I want that helmet. I don't want to have to wait almost a year to get my collector's edition because it's, hey, limited run games. I'm still waiting for my Shudder's Revenge Radical Edition or Cowabunga Edition, whatever the Super Deluxe Edition was.
I don't know why you're still talking about this game.
Because I still don't have it.
I feel like we spent all of last year talking about it.
I still don't have it. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm playing the Cowabunga collection right now, and I still don't have it. I have the old games faster than I got the one that came out last year. I'm just saying, man. But what do you got?
All right. So Ubisoft is in trouble right now.
Oh, Lord, what did they do now?
In addition to delaying Skull and Bones, which they remember that pirate game they were doing like a million years ago?
Yes.
That, back when pirates were cool.
Yes.
And so this game got delayed a 6th time.
Just cancel the game at this point.
It's probably almost done. It's just they got to finish it up so it works.
Yeah, well, Batgirl was almost done and that got scrapped.
That's a movie a little different. Also, they canceled 3 other unannounced games.
I mean,
of course, yeah.
I mean, what's the point of telling us you canceled 3 unannounced games?
I don't think they told us. I think it just got out that it happened.
Okay.
Also, they had a couple of losses last year. So Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope underperforming. It underperformed last year, even though it was really ambitious and well liked. Let me see. They posted their earnings loss. I'm trying to figure out how to find that.
They just took a lot of bells, huh?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, this Ubisoft. All they got is Rayman.
I mean, they also had the Assassin's Creed.
I keep forgetting that's them. I don't know why my brain always says, "Oh, that's
Watch Dogs."
EA, bro. Watch Dogs Legion.
Far Cry.
Okay, Watch Dogs Legion killed the franchise. Far Cry, first person. Oh,
I want to say it's up into the hundreds of millions that they took a loss last year. But I can't. Don't quote me on that because I'm not a finance guy anyway. So what do I care? I'm not even looking into this. But yeah, they took some mad losses financially, and it's looking bleak. I'm like, yo, at this point, it's more of a curiosity if I ever even look at this game to or even play it because it's like Skull and Bones. They announced that back in like 2017, I think.
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised.
6 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
It was okay. It got announced the same time they announced Sea of Thieves.
What the hell is Sea of Thieves?
Are you kidding me? You don't know about that game?
I probably know of it. I just don't recall it.
It's a pirate game on Xbox. You just do stuff. Jeez, guys, stay informed.
Oh, no wonder because it's an online game. Nah, I'm cool.
Stay informed. Just because you don't play.
Oh, because it's Xbox. It's an Xbox only game. That's
Again,
why.
stay informed.
Samir, okay. Why would I want to be informed about something I don't have?
Because you
a PC.
You told yourself as a podcast content creator, you have to inform your audience. That's why you can't just. We're not a PlayStation podcast, sir. All right, we
talk about stuff on the Switch as well. I bought the Radical Edition on the Switch.
Just saying, stay informed. All right, stop being a fanboy.
I'm not a fanboy.
You are a fanboy.
I don't have an Xbox, so why would I care about an Xbox?
Because you should care about gaming as a whole. Stay informed. Stop being a fanboy.
I know you're not talking Mr. PC as the master race.
But I own other consoles. I talk about other consoles.
But you shit on consoles all the time.
But I talk about them. And I
barely.
I stay informed.
You got any more? You got any more on the Ubisoft story, or can I
got more on your tomfoolery? I'm done.
Okay. So there's apparently a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons TV series in the works. So yeah, this is also going to be based on the other 4 novels in the.
Now, question: is this anything to do with the Sword of Destiny that came out a bunch of years ago?
What the hell is the Sword of Destiny?
The Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon TV show called the Sword. So, if you remember the first movie that came out like in 1998 or whatever, 2000, I think it was 2000. the sword, the Green Destiny, which I think was wielded by Chow Yun-Fat's character Li Mu-bai, and it was pretty much the center. This was MacGuffin of the whole plot, essentially, because they spent most of the plot trying to retrieve it.
I don't know, but next time let me finish the article before you cut me off.
That's probably happen.
As I was saying, the other 4 novels in the Crane Iron Penthology series will also be developed. And this is going to be done by Jason Ning, who did something called Silk Spider Society. Is that the Silk series that's supposed to be coming out on Prime? Because yes, that is the series that will be on Amazon. Oh God, why that title? Why couldn't they just go with Silk? But whatever.
Silk what? What's the title?
Silk Spider Society.
That sounds cool.
Okay, so here's my problem with the title. Are we going to see other spider people? We don't know the parameters of what they can use. It's called Spider Society.
Yeah, it could be just a symbol.
Because I feel like they're going to mess that up and just I don't know, make random BS characters. It's I like Silk, but Silk has only had 3 miniseries. No, 1 ongoing and 2 miniseries. And even then, they still kind of somehow revolve around Peter Parker. He'll be a point of reference in there. Cindy's working for J. Jonah Jameson. It's can you use J. Jonah Jameson on this show that's on Amazon?
Is it Sony produced?
Is MGM for Amazon. So I don't know if it's under Sony Television.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's very tricky.
I'm willing to give them a shot, but you know how I feel about isolated comic book characters.
Yes,
that originally are from a greater pantheon of characters. I'm all for Invincible or The Boys, which are standalone properties, and they kind of self-contained.
But Invincible has crossed over, and not other books, but the other characters have crossed over.
Right, but that's not the point of the book. It's really just a self-contained story. But it's a large portion of these characters' appeal is that they work together with other characters from other series. And I'm sorry,
that usually only works in DC and Marvel.
Exactly. If it's a DC Marvel character, then they need to be in a universe. I'm sorry, but Disney has spoiled me, and nothing else is going to work.
You mean the CW has spoiled you?
No, Disney.
Okay, I get you that because Avengers did happen before before Barry Allen showed up on Arrow.
I mean, we got that shitty Justice League in Smallville.
They don't hate on that Justice League in Smallville, but they all spun out of Smallville. It's not like they all had their own TV series.
That Chuck E. Cheese Jamboree version.
He always finds a reason to hate on Smallville.
It could be worse. I could be ranting about Bryan Singer.
Yeah, we don't need you to do that again. But what you got?
Bryan Singer sucks. Okay, so, drama. Justin Roiland, co-creator of Rick and Morty. He's in trouble right now. So he's facing felony domestic charges right now.
Yeah. So here's my $1 billion question. Since when have we become a podcast that talks about creators' personal lives?
When he's the co-creator of one of the most popular adult cartoon shows.
Okay, so we didn't talk about Andrew Kreisberg being fired from The Flash, Legends, and every other show he was executive producing because of sexual assault allegations.
You didn't bring it up.
You didn't bring it up either. That's why I'm
watching Arrowverse.
You were watching the Arrowverse when this happened. This was before Crisis.
No one talked about it. In fact, we should talk. So that's the problem. So when you have creators of popular content get in trouble like this, they tend to get it brushed under the rug because people like the content. It's no, we need to make these people accountable. Essentially, Warren Ellis with Castlevania. I liked Castlevania and his other. I liked a lot of his other works too. And lo and behold, he got Me Too'd. So I'm like, shoot, I guess I can't enjoy any of that work anymore. So it's you gotta have to take a stance here.
But are we going to watch the new series?
Yeah, he's not involved though.
Okay. So are you going to tell us more on this story, or are you just going to read the headline, or do I have to do your research for you?
Do you want to? You seem to enjoy it.
I don't enjoy it. I do too many things on this podcast.
Oof. I mean, I can look at my closet and pull out that very small violin and just play that tune. Yeah, so he pleaded guilty to the incident in 2020. The charges include one felony count of domestic battery with corporal injury and one felony charge of false imprisonment by menace, violence, and fraud and or deceit. Okay. And he was arrested and released on a $50,000 bond in August 2020. So, the court will convene again on April 27th, and he's ordered to attend the hearing as well. So he look like he's in trouble.
And we don't know who he assaulted.
I thought it was his wife.
No, that the person's identity is not publicly
known. It says domestic violence, so
domestic violence does not necessarily mean your partner.
True, it could be your kid or someone you live with.
Or a neighbor. Domestic violence is just basically like...
Nah, you shouldn't... Hang on a second. I'm going to look this up.
Domestic violence. Okay, so yeah, someone who lives in his house.
Right, so it has to go. It has to be one of his kids or his wife.
Could be partners, ex-partners, immediate family members, other relatives, and family friends. The term domestic violence is used when there is a close relationship between the offender and the victim. So it could have been a friend, could have been his aunt, his mama, his grandma, his father, his uncle, his son, his daughter. I don't know his personal life. But
that's fine. We can find out.
Bro, why we deep diving into this man's personal life? We talked about it.
Because he should be held accountable, Bernard. Okay.
Once again, we're talking about it, but that don't mean you got to go all TMZ like, okay, who did he hit? That's what I'm saying. So it was someone he was dating at the time. The man ain't even married. Yeah, you're talking about his wife.
Oh, he could have a girlfriend. Yeah. Well, his girlfriend. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But, I mean, I honestly haven't started season 6 of Rick and Morty. I'm behind on a lot of stuff. I still have to finish Atlanta.
Oof.
But yeah, so there's that. So we already talked about one James, but let's talk about the other James, James Gunn. So he said, so basically there's a new DC Universe announcement that's supposed to be coming up within the next few days. He said that the new Superman actor will not be revealed at this announcement. Casting happens after the script is done. So,
okay,
everyone is saying everyone is saying that a rumor that Jacob Elordi was cast as the new Clark Kent. And for those of you who don't know who Jacob Elordi is, he is on Euphoria. I cannot remember his character's name, but he is an abusive piece of shit. What is his character's name on Euphoria? I forgot that he was Australian. He was also in The Kissing Booth. He played Noah Flynn. Oh, he's Nate Jacobs on Euphoria. Yeah, I remember that now because I would always go punk ass Nate. So yeah. So James Gunn said, my thoughts are no one has been cast as Superman yet. Casting, as is almost always the case for me, will happen after the script is finished or close to being finished. And it isn't. We'll announce a few things in the not too long, but the casting of Superman won't be one of them. So yeah, I mean, I really wish. See, okay, so Twitter is very good with like fake news as far as like political and health wise standpoint goes, right? They really need to do something about like media as well. So like TV and movie news, because Samir has done this a few times. He has followed.
He has not. Don't keep my name out your mouth.
Okay. So Samir has posted tweets from this fake news Marvel site, Twitter page called, they're still in the Twitter chat. I can just literally screenshot and post it here if you want.
I don't know.
Called Marvel Updates. And that in updates is spelled with a 3 instead of an E. It's like, well, this is not a verified source whatsoever. So they have said
I don't
things
know
like
what you talking about.
they have said things like Ben Foster is going to be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and other crap like that, to the point where I told Samir, stop posting crap from them. And I've blocked him so I can't even see the tweets when he posted. So it's just like, yeah, so this actually came from a Super Film News Twitter page that said Jacob, so they said rumored, but James Gunn literally had to retweet this and say, nope, fake news. But yeah, so we'll find out when we find out.
You know what's lame about all these DC movies? It's like, I really want to rewatch Suicide Squad, but it doesn't
still
matter.
Watch them, bro. If
go anywhere,
you can go back and rewatch Batman from 1989 if you want to. I mean, 86. Batman 89 was the comic. But yeah, you can go back and watch those if you want to. You can go back and watch Superman 1 and 2. We don't talk about 3 and 4.
Right. They just don't go anywhere.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, man, you can still watch stuff. I mean, you don't ever go back and watch the original of the original over the reboot or anything like that?
It depends on if it's bad or not.
Of course, it depends on if it's bad or not. So, I mean, I'm just saying. So you wouldn't go back and watch Interview with the Vampire and that the show is out?
Well, no, the movie and the show are two different things.
I know, but what did I just say, Samir? I didn't say they had to be the same thing.
Look, all I'm saying is
Superman is obviously different from Man of Steel.
All I'm saying is it's like when you have a continuity that just kind of went sideways and down the crapper, you don't want to watch the good ones because all the bad ones are there. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's just a feeling.
What do you got, man?
It's like all these characters ain't gonna go nowhere. They don't mean nothing anymore. It's just a good movie in a sea of garbage.
I mean, that was basically a good chunk of the Snyderverse. They have like what, 4 fresh movies? The Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because Birds of Prey.
Oh, that debacle. I'm glad that's going to disappear in the ether.
We don't know that. We don't know that. Quit saying that, because remember, James Gunn said everyone isn't gone. Remember, he shut down the whole rumor of Zachary Levi being replaced. So we don't know who's staying and who's going.
Okay. So Netflix has canceled 2 of the shows I watched in recent weeks. One of which is Inside Job after 2 seasons. The other is Dead End Paranormal Park. Has also been canceled after 2 seasons.
I mean, it's Netflix. They don't give shows a chance to find their audience. It's like Blockbuster was out for like a month and they were just like, okay, it's canceled.
If you don't get that high stream in the first week or 2, you out. Like
it's just like everything.
That's how streaming works. Like if the streams aren't high in the first, because it tapers off at that point, you know. So It's like they don't give them a chance to come back later on. Yeah,
it's like, okay, so we can't get a cult following. I mean, not a cult following, so we just can't, find our footing. It's like give shows a shot. I swear to God, people keep calling me at the damn front gate, but it's just like, come on, let it breathe. Got to give it time. But nope, Netflix is like, no. And that's another reason I'm planning on getting rid of Netflix. Not only because they're $22 a month for 4K. It's like, really? Everyone else has a set price and you have XYZ amount of users. And now they're trying to pull this BS of, you can't share your password. Really? So I'm paying you and I can't do what I want to do with my account. So, no. And they really need to... They are basically what... Remember when the PS3 first came out and it was $600?
Yep.
And everyone complained about the price of it?
Yep.
And then they released the same base model, but it wasn't backwards compatible for like $300.
It was more, but yeah.
Yeah, it might have been $400. I don't remember, but it was cheap. It was significantly cheaper than the 60 gig.
Yeah.
So it's just like Netflix, y'all need to come accordingly. Yeah, y'all were the first ones to make streaming a thing, but guess what? There's other people out there. Netflix, you can be replaced.
Yeah, actually they can.
Yeah. So, so I guess we can talk about this one and then we can go into our review. So, Megan has been cleaning up the box office for the past, week and a half, 2 weeks now at this point?
It's been doing so well.
Yeah, and apparently there's already a sequel in development, and, bro, there's nothing else in that cup.
Oh, I haven't had breakfast yet.
Okay, and so Jason Blum, this is the first time he's actually said, even before a movie has come out, he's wanted to do a sequel. And the reason why he wanted to do that was because of the pitch that was given to him when, the movie was, being pitched to him. They just said AI gone wrong. So what are your thoughts on that? I mean, because we're going to obviously get into it a little bit more when we talk about our
I'm excited for a sequel, but also the idea of an unrated edition for this one, really good. I'm going to go into detail, obviously, during the review. But, I can't wait for more content on this IP, honestly.
Okay, so when it comes to Blumhouse, there's never an unrated cut.
They're going to get one now.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
They did?
The same post that the same article that announced that they were having a sequel is also announcing that they were going to have an unrated cut.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna put it on
in theaters. It's probably going to go straight to when it goes to digital or Blu-ray, that's when it will happen. Because that's what happened with Truth or Dare. Like Truth or Dare was a box office hit. It wasn't a critical hit as far as the critics goes, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe they will release unrated is kind of pushing it. I think this movie was PG-13, so it'll just probably be an R-rated cut in theaters if they do that. But unrated, just on the Blu-ray 4K digital release. But, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into our review of Megan. All right. So this movie is done by Blumhouse Studios, and it stars Allison Williams, Gina Davis, Amy McDowell, Violet McGraw, Kimberly Crossman, Brian Jordan Avalez, Jen Brown, and Ronnie Ching. And it was directed by Jared Johnstone. And obviously produced by Jason Blum of Blumhouse Films and James Wan. So, synopsis. If my computer hurries up and loads. A robotic engineer at a toy company builds a lifelike doll that begins to take a life of its own. So, I think I talked about this movie last year, before, when the first trailer dropped and nobody was paying attention to it. And you were like, I'm tentatively excited. I got to see what the reviews are. So this movie is currently fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. I believe it's at a 87 or 90 something. I can't remember. Let me double check right now.
Maybe higher.
Where is it? Not really. You're not going to show me the Rotten Tomatoes page. 95.
Yeah.
Yeah, 95 tomato score and a 79% from the audience. So, what are your thoughts?
Well, okay, so spoiler alert, I loved it.
Yes, obviously. Movie's been out for 2 weeks now.
I have little to no criticisms other than that they could have took it further with the subject matter and just push it to another rating, but I get that they wanted more seats and make it hit more people.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I really have no notes or criticisms. I just really enjoyed the ride.
Same here. I did get Teen Wolf vibes from the one scene in the woods where she got on all fours and started running.
Yes.
Ronnie Ching was actually pretty good. Hopefully he does a whole lot. He gets a whole lot more roles in Hollywood because I think this is his second biggest movie that he's been in. He's been on Young Rock, and obviously he was on The Daily Show for a while. He also does stand up. And he was also in. I keep forgetting he was in Shang-Chi. Apparently, he was also in Godzilla vs. Kong, and he was also in Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh.
So yeah, it looks like he's got that already came out. He did a short called A Father's Son. But yeah, I mean, and obviously we all know Allison Williams. Everyone may primarily know her from either Girls or Get Out. But I mean, so I mean, what you got any like particular takeaways that like made you kind of shy away or like?
I mean, I didn't shy away. So I mean, you kind of. So the movie, how do I put it? So I mean, you kind of already see where the movie's going to go. So you need to see it executed correctly, which it did, and everyone involved had their, they played their part correctly. I shout out to the leading lady, Allison Williams, because she did a good job. There was a couple scenes that I didn't think they would go there, like the scene in the woods. I'm like, I was surprised they went that far. I can't wait to see what they're rated.
When the kid died?
Yeah.
I mean, they show that in the trailer.
I didn't watch trailer. It's a horror movie. You know what I mean? I don't watch trailers for horror movies.
So, okay. I keep forgetting you had that stupid rule for some reason.
They show too much. By case in point, that scene was a surprise for me. You, on the other hand, saw it coming.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so I don't like that.
Okay. No, I get that. I think my takeaway scene, it was in the trailer, but I didn't know where we were leading to it towards the end of the movie. When she's dancing in the hallway and Ronnie Ching is there. I did not know, that it was going to end like that with her taking the blade off of a paper cutter and stabbing him in the back.
Yes. I was all for that.
I'm like, damn, man. He ain't even do nothing. He just wanted to mass produce you and make you some friends, I mean...
I am titanium. That song, that song had me tripping.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm watching the movie. I'm like, I know the lyrics to this song. I'm like, bro, she's singing titanium.
She was. I'm like, yes. Everything about that, yes. Also, I call shenanigans. If you're going to put a $10,000 Android toy thingy, that thing better be waterproof. Why wasn't she waterproof?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that would have made it more expensive. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
Yeah, but apparently there's also a lot of issues with titanium because he had never actually authorized David Guetta to record that song. It was just supposed to be a demo.
You sure?
Yeah, that was
song was everywhere.
I know, but it's actually a fun fact that I found out about the song actually a few months ago.
She's getting royalties, right?
Yeah, she's getting royalties now, but she never actually wanted. It was a demo for someone else, and he was just like, I'm going to release this song because he's French. But yeah, I mean, you can look it up. It's on Wikipedia and everything. But okay, low point of the movie, like if you had one.
Low point. I don't want to say something as mid or uninspired as it could have been gorier.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of it. And that's not really a valid criticism.
Okay, and here's the fun fact about Titanium. It was actually written for Mary J. Blige.
Oh.
Yeah. But like I said, the demo leaked online and it was just like, screw it. But I can't really think of a low point for me besides like the beginning. I like what they did with the trailer. So they didn't actually reveal that, her sister died and that was her niece. So when you go into it, you think that Katie is actually her daughter, but she's a workaholic. So that
I got one scene.
Okay.
All right, two scenes actually.
One, I said about cutting me off, but go ahead, whatever.
Okay, so one, the collectible toys and how she opened it, I was like, no, that destroyed me.
Yeah,
and then the guy thing there, it's just a toy. You can remember it. I'm like, and the lady's trying to explain how it works. And like, she keep getting cut off. I'm like, let the lady explain how the toy works. It's just a toy. Let her lead and roll it around the floor. I'm like, it's not a ball. It's like, why? Why is it that? Oh my God. Dude, she removed it from the package. It was brand new, mint. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, like when I saw that scene, I'm like, okay, Samira's probably just like cringing right now.
I was cringing. I was like, that scene destroyed me inside.
Yeah, because like we said last week, guys, because we're kidults,
I don't like that word.
That's why I use air quotes. But yeah, we can play with our toys if we want to. But Samira is a do not remove from original packaging type of person. Like I said, I paid $250 for this Spider-Man. I'm playing with it. But your choice, right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do we give this movie? I give it a 9.
I give it a 8.8.
Okay, why the 0.8? You really got to stop at the 0.8. So you got to justify the 0.8. And the only reason why I'm giving it a 9 is because it's a Blumhouse movie, and I expected more gore, but at the same time, it's a Blumhouse movie, so I should have expected it to be PG-13, because Truth or Dare was PG-13. Happy Death Day, I want to say, was PG-13. I'm not sure. Let me double check.
I don't think it was. I think it might have been hard.
But why did you give it a 8.8? Samir?
Yeah.
Why'd you give it an 8.8 and Happy Death Day was PG-13?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I feel that my again, it lost a little oomph going PG-13. Mm-hmm. It's superficial, but I think it's a valid criticism. And the idea that we have to wait for a unrated edition, okay, I guess. That's mostly it. And I can't think of anything else.
I mean, that.
Oh, I got one thing for you.
Go ahead.
So here's the thing. So maybe because I'm a pet owner, but
what?
I felt more remorse for the dog dying than I did that kid. Yo,
I mean, the kid was an asshole. The dog was also an asshole. And
but the kid was like,
should have kept her dog on a leash.
No, she did. But some part of me was like, oh, she is missing her dog though. And I felt a little bad for the lady walking around with the bowl in the middle of the night.
Nah, they both had to go. Get both out of here.
She did, because that dog needed to be regulated more, and she got that girl bit.
Exactly.
So she sucks. And that kid was awful. It's like you instantly hate a character. They did such a good job with that.
Yeah, that was the point of him. It was just so.
It's like you want him to die. Like immediately, like this is a minor, y'all. This is a little child, y'all. We want him to die.
Yeah, I was like, I'm cool on him. He can go.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, he was definitely gonna grow up to be one of those frat boys you hear about in the news. Just saying.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, this is a short episode, guys. Slow news week, and Samir looks like he's falling asleep.
I ain't looking like nothing,
bro.
Suck my balls.
All sleepy-eyed and heavy eyelid.
No, I'm in that post-workout, vibe.
Yeah, so you need a nap.
I don't need a nap. I don't nap. All right.
It's a lie. But guys, I do believe that we are going to call it a wrap. So this is Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider.
And this is Samir, the King in Black.
And that was another episode of the Angry Blerd podcast.
Join us next time. Same Blerd channel, same Blerd network.
All right, since we didn't get to it this week because somebody didn't watch neither one, although he was talking about it all last week. So next week, we are going to give our review on the first episode of the Mayfield Witches, because that's all I'm watching. So you can take that from there. And Velma.
Yes, Bernard will watch only one episode of The Mayfield Witches, no matter how interesting it is.
You literally said that the reviews are mid, and that first episode was bland and flat. So that's
I didn't say. I said that's what the response is so far. However, based on audience response, it's been favorable.
Samir, critics get like 4 or 5 episodes of a series. Hell, half the time they get the whole series in advance.
They only reviewed the first one. The one I read anyways. And Bernard is he's shit. Yes. Oh yeah. So join us next week, and I will berate Bernard some more. Okay. And yeah. you guys have a great classic weekend. All right.
Yeah, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace in the Middle East and chicken grease and all that stuff. Samir, tell the people. Bye.
Yes, live long and prosper.
Why are you talking? Why? Stop talking like that. This isn't an ASMR podcast.
No, it's empty. I was trying to go for the whole NPR.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Whatever.
You were like, well, class, we will see you next week. Have a nice day.
That's not what I was doing.
Basically, it was. But yeah, guys, peace.
See, you